Today we will start with exercise 1.4, question number 1. The question is, evaluate each of the following. Now the A part, minus 30 divided by 10. We have to find the value when 30 is divided by 10. Now we know that if any one of the integer is negative and we have to divide, we can simply divide the number a by b and give the resultant a negative sign. Now if we want to solve this, we can solve it like this: minus then 30 divided by 10. We will divide the numerical value and finally give the negative sign to it. Now it will be minus 3. When 30 is divided by 10, you get 3 and minus sign is given due to negative sign of 30. Now the second part, 50 divided by minus 5. Now here again the second number, that is b, is negative. So we will again give the negative sign and we will divide the numerical value, that is 50, by 5. On dividing 50 by 5 we get 10, and due to negative sign the answer will be minus 10. This negative sign is due to 5. Now the C part. In C part we have minus 36 divided by minus 9. Now here you can see that both the numbers are having the same sign. If we multiply two numbers with the same sign, then the product gets the same sign which both the number was having. Similarly, here if you multiply two numbers with the same sign, then the product is always a positive number. For example, if you multiply minus a by minus b, the both integers are having same sign, so we have the answer simply as a into b. If we divide the numbers with the same sign, we will have the resultant same as when a is divided by b, that is the sign gets cancelled. So here it will be plus 36 divided by 9. So the value of this will be 4. Now the D part, minus 49 divided by 49. When a number is divided by the number itself, you get 1. But here the number is having a negative sign. So minus of 49 divided by 49. Now 49 when divided by 49 you get 1 and it will be minus 1. Now the E part, 13 divided by bracket minus 2 plus 1. Now it will be equals to 13. According to the rule of BODMAS, we will first simplify the brackets. Now here you have in bracket minus 2 plus 1. So the resultant of minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. So 13 divided by minus 1 will give you minus 13, as if I would have divided 13 by 1. We have divided the numerical value, and since 1 was having a negative sign, so 13 will also have the negative sign. Now the F part, 0 divided by minus 12. Now if you divide 0, that is nothing, to 12%, what you will get? You will get 0 only. So 0 divided by minus 12 will give you minus 0 divided by 12, which will be equals to 0 only, and 0 doesn't have any sign, plus or minus. So the answer is 0. Now the G part, minus 31 divided by minus 30 plus minus 1. Now we have to simplify this, but before simplifying we can see that here we are having again a bracket, so we will first simplify the bracket and then solve it. Minus 31 divided by, in bracket you have minus 30 and minus 1, and you have to add both the integers. Both the integers are having same sign, so we will have minus of 31. Since both the numbers are having same sign, they will get added and the sign will be that which both the integers are having. Now here we have minus 31 divided by minus 30. Both the integers are having negative sign, so it will become a plus sign. The signs will get cancelled. Now we will have 31 divided by 31, so it will be 1 only. Now the H part, minus 36 divided by 12 divided by 3. Now we have to find the value of this. So again here we have, first we will simplify this. Minus 36 divided minus 12. Now 36 has having minus sign, so it will be minus 36 divided by 12 and whole divided by 3. So it is equals to minus of 3 divided by 3. Now you are having here minus 3 and minus 3, both the numbers are same. So when a number is divided by itself, you get 1. So minus 3 divided by 3, you will get minus 1. If 3 toffees are to be distributed among 3 students, what you will get? 1 toffee each. But since 3 is having negative sign, so we have to give the negative sign to the resultant. That is 1. So we have the answer as minus 1. Now the question number 2 is, verify that A divided by B plus C is not equals to A divided by B plus A divided by C for each of the following values of A, B and C. We have to verify that A divided by B plus C is not equals to A divided by B plus A divided by C. Now if you remember, this is the distributive property for division. We have studied the distributive property for multiplication, which was like this: A into B plus C is equals to A into B plus B plus A into C. Here we have distributed A to B and C both. This was the distributive property in multiplication, which was applicable in multiplication. Now here we have to prove that it is not equal when we are having a division sign instead of multiplication. Now the distributive property is not applicable in division. Now we have to prove it using an example. To prove that the property is not applicable, we need only one example to show that it is not applicable. Now for first part, we have the value of A as 12, B as minus 4 and C as 2. Now we have to verify that A divided by B plus C is not equals to A divided by B plus divided by A divided by C. So first of all we will take the left hand side. In left hand side we have A divided by B plus C. That means first we have to add B and C, then we have to divide it by A. Now what are the values of A, B and C? A is 12 divided by B in minus 4 and C is 2. Now when 12 is divided by B plus C, that is 4 minus 4 plus 2. So first we will simplify the bracket. 12 divided by minus 2. Now it will give you minus 6. Now if you take the right hand side, which is equals to A divided by B plus A divided by C. Now here we will again substitute the values. 12 divided by minus 4 plus 12 divided by C, that is 2. Now if we simplify this, 12 divided by minus 4 will give you minus 3 plus 12 divided by 2 will give you 6. Now minus 3 plus 6 is plus 3. Now you can see in the right hand side we are having plus 3 and in the left hand side we are having minus 6. Both the values are not equal. The right hand side of the equation is not equals to the left hand side of the equation. So we have proved that A divided by B plus C is not equals to A divided by B plus A divided by C. So we cannot distribute A to B and C when we are having a division sign in between. Let us take the other example, second part also. The second part says if to take the value of A as minus 10, B as 1 and C as 1. Now let us start with the left hand side. In left hand side we have A divided by B plus C. So it will be A, that is minus 10, divided by B plus C, that is 1 plus 1, is equals to minus 10 divided by 1 plus 1 is 2. So it will be equals to 10 divided by 2 will give you 5. Now let us simplify the right hand side. In right hand side we have A divided by B plus A divided by C. So here the value of A is 10. 10 divided by 1 plus 10 minus 10 divided by 1, since we are having A, B as 1 and C as also 1. Now minus 10 divided by 1 will give you minus 10 only, plus minus 10 divided by 1 will give you again minus 10. Now minus 10 plus minus 10 will give you minus 20. So here again you can see that the value on the left hand side is not equals to the value on the left hand side. So again we can say that left hand side of the equation is not equals to right hand side of the equation. So the distributive property does not apply in division. Now the third question is fill in the blanks. In this we have the first part, 369 divided by dash will give you again 369. What is the number that divide a number and give you the result is same is 1. When you divide any number by 1, you will get the same number only. Since we are dividing a quantity in one person only, so all the number or the value will be given to the same person. If we have 369 toffees and we have to divide it into one student, that is, you have to give it to one student only, so what that student will get? That student will get 390 toffees only. Now the second part is minus 75 divided by dash and you will get minus 1. Now you are dividing a negative number with a certain number, so you are again getting a negative number. So the number by which we are dividing must be positive, first thing. Secondly, what number should we write here so that if you divide 75 by that number you will get 1, that it will get completely divided 1 times. So it will be this number 75 only. If you divide 75 with 75 you will get 1, and minus sign is due to the minus 75 which was having the first number. That first 75 is having negative number, negative sign, therefore the resultant value will also have the negative sign. Now the C part. In C part we have minus 206 divided by dash will give you 1. Now here we have to divide 206, that 2 of minus sign, by a number so that you get 1, and that is of plus sign. So the number by which we have to divide should be of negative sign, so that negative sign of 206 would get cancelled. Secondly, what number should be right here so that 206 will get completely cancelled 1 times. So the number is minus 206. If you divide the same number by one another, then you get 1. Now the D part, minus 87 divided by dash and you will get 87. Again here we are dividing 87 by a number, but we are getting a positive 87. Now 87, a number is dividing by a number, but again we are getting 87 only, so the number should be 1. Now we are having minus sign with 87 here, but in the resultant we are not having a negative sign. So the number or the 1 should have a negative sign, so as to cancel the negative sign of 87. Now the E part, dash divided by 1 and you will get minus 87. The question is same, but the difference is that here you are having 1, positive 1, and you are having a minus 87 here. So the number which should be placed here should be minus of 87. So that when 87 is divided by 1, you get 87, but minus sign, 1 is not having the minus sign. So then from where do we get this minus sign? Since the 87 is having negative sign here, therefore we will get the negative sign in the resultant also. So we have to give a number negative sign to 87 here. Now the F part, dash divided by 48, and you will get minus 1. A number divided by a number will give you 1. The number will be the number itself. That is, if you divide 48 by 48, you will get 1. But 1 is having negative sign. So we will have a minus 48 here. If I would have written 48 only, then I would have got plus 1. But we are having here minus 1. To get minus 1, we will have to write here minus 48. Now the G part is 20 divided by dash, and we will get minus 2. Now, by what number should we divide 20 to get 2? I think the number should be 10. Now, if I write 10 here, then I will get the resultant as 2. But I want minus 2. So, the sign I should put here should be a negative sign, so that the resultant 2 will get the negative sign. Now, the last part, that is the H part, dash divided by 4 will give you minus 3. Now what number will, when divided by 4, will give you 3? I remember that 3 fours is 12. So if you divide 12 by 4, you will get 3. But you want minus 3, so the number should be minus 12. If you divide minus 12 by 4, you will get minus 3 as the result.